Hey guys, so yes, and this is the next one in my self-defense series. This is called Reality Check. It goes over a 9. Where is it? We've identified and compiled the 9 most common brutal attacks with the exact methods to protect yourself, so you never fear another man again. No matter how you're attacked, you'll know exactly what to do with our Reality Check system. Discover how to protect yourself against any predator without spending years learning martial arts. As I like to repeat, martial art is a sport. Yep, you keep fit and you learn discipline. What I say to people is, would you rather take on a black belt, someone that's in a dark alley? Would you rather take on a black belt, or would you rather take on a special forces guy? I know which one I'd rather take on. I'll be heading straight for the martial arts guy. Now, and do you think for 1 minute that every special forces guy is a black belt? No. Why? They have to learn, they have to know what works fast and efficiently. Why? They could be killed at any minute. And is that really what martial arts is training you for? To be killed at any minute? So, I know there's going to be people who disagree with me. Yeah, I've looked into all this for many years, and this is one of the best systems I've come across. This is tried and true. It's the thing, a lot of martial arts are not tried and true in the actual battlefield, on the streets. If you look into the history of the self-defense company's self-defense system, it's basically what was taught to, it's close combat, what was taught to, you know, with added on material such as jiu-jitsu, etc. But it covers everything. Weapons, weapon defense and offense, you know, training your body, hardening your body up so that, you know, it can, you get knocked around a little bit, it's not going to hurt so much. So you're basically, you know, making your body tougher. There are 12 DVDs and it goes on this. These ones are actually extra ones, such as this Reality Check. And there's a 60-minute defense. There's so much material. And their prices are awesome. I can't say enough about their support system is just second to none. Every time I've sent support, you know, sent their support a question that's answered pretty much immediately. So there you go. So let's have a look at this. Now, I'll put this video on, but I'll turn the sound down. I'll just give you a quick idea. It might be buffering, so we might have to. See, it says here, we've identified and compiled the 9 most common brutal attacks and how to defend against them. I'll switch that on. Don't know how clearly you can see this, but it's pretty pretty practical stuff. There's nothing too magical about it. It's for everybody. That's the other thing. A lot of martial arts, you know, you can do these backward flips and etc. So that's the CEO, Damien Ross, and he just tells you all about it. If you can get one of these dummies, because you want to hit stuff, you don't want to just be hitting the air. You want to, if you're hitting this, it give you a workout. Plus, it'll harden your hands, etc. So we'll pause that. Have you ever felt sick and tired of feeling like you wouldn't be able to protect your loved ones in an emergency? Felt that you don't have time to think about taking self-defense or martial arts classes, or felt confused as where to start? Worried about an assailant doing something to someone you love and you being a helpless victim? Wanted to be the person anyone can rely on to take charge in an emergency situation? If you answered yes to any of these above, you've come to the right place. Give me 60 minutes and you'll know more about self-defense than most black belts will ever know. Here's the raw truth. You don't have to be a big, strong, or fast, or spend years working your way to the black belt system. That's what I was going to say. You know, it's fine, these systems that they do backward flips and triple turning somersaults with butterfly kicks. That's okay when you're 20, but what about when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, you know, 40? You don't have to be big, protect yourself and loved ones. In fact, you'll spend thousands of dollars in endless hours at the local school, yet they won't teach you the real world techniques outside of the classroom. We've never lived in a more dangerous time, and you can either be like 99% of people who don't take responsibility. Where's my move thing? Hold on. Or you can be the person who everyone looks up to when not if a crisis occurs. There's more there. Self-defense is so simple that you can master it in a fraction of the time it takes to learn a martial art. And there's Damien Ross. He's an awesome guy, good sense of humour. I'll be honest, what you're about to discover isn't a sport or an art. It's a system designed with necessity to save the lives of cops and soldiers in the worst environments in the world. Not in the dojo. This system isn't fancy, doesn't involve some long-winded tradition, and isn't complex or pretty, but it works, has been proven to work on normal guys just like you. See the rise of MMA, and guys like Jason Bourne have made people believe that they need to undergo countless hours of pain, sweat and tears to become lethal protectors, when the truth is all you need to learn are the core basics of a system proven to work. The reality check system is designed to teach you the lethal skills you need and can learn in a few minutes a day, because the peace of mind that comes with knowing what to do in a crisis is priceless. And for a limited time, this course is available to you at a rate you will never see again. Now, the other thing I've just thought of, guys, are any of you guys out there who've got children, you can teach this stuff to your children, or most of it anyway. You know, the basics. Probably wouldn't teach them lethal weapon skills or whatever, but the basics you can certainly teach them. Here's exactly what you get when you order your order now and receive lifetime access to reality check. This system was designed from the ground up by me and my buddy at the police academy to include everything you need, all in the comfort of home. How to defend against a sucker punch, how to defend against a brutal headlock, how to survive multiple attackers, how to escape a ground pin, what to do if someone grabs you in the street, how to survive a carjacking, how to knock a man out with an umbrella, what to do if someone puts a knife to your throat, how to defend against a prison-style knife attack, which is the most... People know what they're doing, that's what they're going to go for, the prison-style knife attack, which isn't pretty, it's just gets the job done. There's a few everyday people that have learned this, and they've given their testimonials. The other thing with this system is you need no experience whatsoever. And that's what I was talking about. You know, these SAS guys, the Special Forces, they haven't got years and months. They haven't got years and years to get black belts. They need to learn this stuff, lethal stuff, in months or weeks, not years. Why? Because if they don't, they're going to be killed. Plain and simple. Now, Damien and the team have also, I'll see if I can find a link to it and put it in below, but they've just added a system whereby you can get certificated in this system. You can do lessons on your phone with the instructors, one lesson with an instructor for $6.99, I think. So that's anywhere. So anywhere you go, you can learn a lesson from these instructors on your phone, from your computer, for $7. Receive lifetime access and never worry about an attack. Again, 100% guaranteed. So there you go. If you're interested in protecting your people you love, you know, and your everything you've worked hard to get, I would definitely go for this system. It's realistic, you know, it works. Stuff in this, they use, like I said, they're used in real world situations, like you know, in the commandos in World War II, in Shanghai, in a time when it was when Shanghai in the 1800s, I think, early 19s, when it was one of the most violent cities in the world. A lot of the material is gleaned from what the guys that initially were commandos, they went over to be police in Shanghai at the time, and what they learned there, and that's been added to the system, bits and pieces like jiu-jitsu, but it's not complicated. That's the thing about it. You don't want it to be complicated. If anybody knows about what happens when your adrenaline goes and you're in fight or flight, your heartbeat is going over 170 beats per minute, you get tunnel vision, your small motor nerve skills go out the window, you can't do these fancy little moves, all you've got is large, you know, motor nerve skills, and that's what this system uses, so that you're not going to freeze up. What will freeze up probably is your, like I said, these fine little moves that take years to learn. Now the other awesome thing about the system is they haven't got thousands of different moves for every different way that you're going to be attacked, whatever. They have a certain number of moves, and you can apply them to every situation, so that you learn the muscle memory of those certain moves, and you just go straight into it because of muscle memory. Okay, cheers. I'll put a link in the description, and I'm also, because I've just started this series, so I'm gonna put all my affiliate links at the bottom of my description as well. So guys, yeah, and if you can also, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. If you can also subscribe, you can donate cryptocurrencies to me. There's a list below of the cryptocurrencies. You can become a Patreon, one of my Patreons, but I realize people, if you haven't got anything to give, just give me your I was going to say give me the finger, but don't give me the finger. Just hit the finger on the subscribe button, which is free. Okay, there you go. I'll put the links in below, guys. Cheers.